Hello everyone, my name is Kira, and we are going to play with some triggers in this video, and there will be some soft-spoken rambling from yours truly throughout. So let's begin. I have about 8 different things to play with, maybe 10, I'm not sure. They're laid out in front of me in a hodgepodge of assortment. No, that's not the right word. Hodgepodge of a display, shall we say. So I can't actually count them. This is a scissors. I don't even know if you can hear that. But I would love to hear what you like. I like this. That is the opening of the scissors. That's the closing, and I also like this. The final closing. The tap. Oh, it's so pretty. Tap. I have another microphone that I was going to use as well, so that I could do sort of binaural stuff. But I couldn't find the correct cable for the other microphone, so we're just doing one microphone. That's the scissors. We might come back to them. Now I'm going to do something I've not done before, which is hand sounds. Earlier on today, I was... Oh, let me just check and make sure this is still recording. And it is. Earlier on today, I was... This is me just holding the moisturizer bottle, by the way. I'm going to put moisturizer on my hands. But earlier today, I was watching I think her name is Sarah Lavender. I'm sure you'll all know exactly who I mean. I was watching one of her videos, and I was in heaven. And I noticed she does hand flutters, which don't always work with me, or haven't in the past. But having listened to more of her videos, they're kind of getting to me in a good way. So I'm going to try some hand flutters and hand sounds. This is me scraping the moisturizer bottle with my nails. And by the way, I have a creaky chair. It's an old wooden chair that was... It's one of, I think, 7 wooden chairs that were in my apartment when I moved in. One of the very few items of furniture that was here. That were here. Excuse me. And they are really old chairs. Beautiful. Solidly made. And they creak. I'll see if I can make them creak. Can you hear the creaking? Apparently it's not a controlled creaking, so it will just arise when it wants to arise, I expect. But that is the sound of creaking. Okay, I'm gonna put some moisturizer on my hands. Come on. This moisturizer. That's it wobbling on the table. It's called Marshmallow Hearts. Hand Cream Guardian Angel for Dryness by Treacle Moon. It has a very, very sweet smell, which I don't always enjoy, but this one I like. I have no idea how this will sound when I listen to it back. We shall see. So, like I said, I would love to hear what you like, because then I can do a longer video of just that. Because I so appreciate the videos where there's lots of different things going on and people put so much effort in. However, sometimes my ear locks onto a sound and it only wants that sound. So I will do videos of just one trigger. And I want to do that for my own enjoyment, hopefully for yours too. Okay, that is the moisturizer on. Let's see how this goes with the hands. Oh, I can't even hear anything, but maybe the microphone is picking it up. Can you hear that? My hands are dancing around the microphone. I can't hear what the microphone hears, by the way, because the preamp that I'm using with this microphone, which some people won't know what a preamp is, but you don't need to. It's just merely a necessary piece of equipment for recording, and you should be able to hear what you are recording with headphones on. But my preamp doesn't let me do that. I should have actually returned it when I got it, but it didn't bother me too much, so I didn't return it. That's my hands. Oh, I'm so curious to see what this will sound like. That is my nails. Okay. Now, for fun, I am going to do a sound that I do not think anyone will be able to guess what it is. So, I'm going to do it for you, and then you must write in the comments below what you think this sound is. Okay, I'm going to actually start with something a little easier. Some of these are not going to be easy. One moment. This is not the sound in question. The sound in question is forthcoming. Any guesses? That is what they are like. It is two items. Two items that are almost identical. They move in pairs. That is how the ends sound when they are touching each other, as it were. This is what it sounds like when the body of them, how else do I describe it, when they are sort of sliding against each other. Oh, I love that sound. Oof. Okay, I will tell you. This is a pair of chopsticks. Now, I delight in chopsticks. I love them. I love eating any food that allows me to use chopsticks, which granted is a lot of foods, but, going out to a restaurant where they have chopsticks. Oh, that pleases me so much, because I use them very well, to be fair. But this pair are actually plastic, not wooden. I have a few pairs of wooden chopsticks that I love, but I don't necessarily love the sound. So this pair I actually picked up today in a charity shop in Edinburgh. Ooh, wait, hang on. Ooh, that's one edge. They're sort of square chopsticks in a way, and I've just noticed one edge is a bit rougher. Ooh, I love that sound. Oh my days. Oh, I like that a lot. Yes. Yeah, so I saw these chopsticks in a charity shop actually several days ago, and I was just too lazy to buy them. Sometimes I just can't be bothered. And thankfully when I went back today they were still there, because they sound excellent. Now they are actually thicker at the end, so I don't know if this is a thing, but I suspect they might be chopsticks that are more for noodles as opposed to rice. I'm not sure, because they are just a bit thicker. The reason I say that is because A, that they're thicker, but B, I had in mind an idea for a video that I thought would be fun. Which was picking up Tic Tacs with chopsticks and sort of moving them into different bowls where they will make their own little unique sound as they drop in. I thought it could be visually very pleasing, enjoyable to do, and I thought it could create some interesting sounds. But these ones, I honestly don't know if I can pick up Tic Tacs with these, because Tic Tacs are slippery. Oh my god, this sound. That is delicious. By the way, you'll notice I'm not on video. The reason being that is just harder for me to do, in terms of harder for me to relax and harder for me to set up as well, because where I am right now is not very good lighting. But someday I will do it. Oh, these are lovely. Wow. There is a whole world inside these sounds. Isn't there? There's a whole world there. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, against my desires, I'm going to put these down for now. Okay, I'm actually going to light my candle. This candle sounds really good. Listen. I had this in a video the other day. It was my Oh, can you hear my chair now squeaking? The video was the meditation I did on, it's called meditation for when you're feeling down, or a meditation on rest. I'm not sure. I will put the video on the screen so you can take a look at that. But when I was lighting the candle in the video, I enjoyed it, of course, as I always enjoy lighting candles. But then when I was editing it, that's when I really appreciated the sound. That is good. Oh, so nice. Okay, I'm going to light her now. I'll just move my scissors aside. It's enough to play with fire. I don't need to also play with scissors at the same time. This is the matchbox. By the way, I got a lovely request the other day asking me to do a full video of lighting matches. And I absolutely love that idea. So that will be... Ooh! That will be forthcoming. This is the sound of the matches coming down in the air vertically. The matchbox moving vertically. So obviously the matches inside it are sliding by each other vertically. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna light a match. It always takes me more than one go. Or two. 3. Yes. There you are. Oh. What a sound. It's beautiful. Is there anything more joyful than lighting a match? I don't know. That's it. That's my candle burning now. I'm getting distracted just staring into it. Okay. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Now we play with the candle. Oh my god, that sound to me is like someone rubbing their nails down my spine. It's beautiful. For those who are listening, which of course is all who are listening, what is that? It's like the opposite of a contradiction in terms. So then, to you who are listening, to you who is listening, do you prefer videos where you can see the person, or do you not mind either way? Because so many of the ASMR videos that are up now are where people's faces are on camera. And that's fine. But the videos from 10 years or so ago, people weren't putting their faces on camera. It was all auditory. Well, I'm not an expert, but that seems to be the case. Please educate me on it. But the more I watch ASMR videos, the more I see that, especially when people put their hands in front of the camera, sort of the way Sarah Lavender does, I get it, I do. It does work wonders. But I like purely auditory as well. So I'd love to hear what you like. Please tell me how your day was, also. And tell me where you are, what kind of weather there you had. It was rainy and overcast in Edinburgh today. It's been overcast for about 2 weeks. I know they say that the weather in Scotland isn't good, but last summer was nice. So I don't know what's going on this summer, but truth is, I love the rain. And I also, to be truthful, was in a very rainy mood today. I slept sufficiently, but actually I slept for too long. And I find very consistently, if I have a few days where I'm not sleeping enough, then the day where I get enough sleep, or the night, the following day I'll be very low in humor. But I have actually struggled with depression for a long time. So, in a way, those days where I feel down, I can survive them quite well for having had to survive many. And I'll do more videos in the future about mental health and meditations for when you're feeling down. I have one that I wrote to myself recently when I was feeling very overwhelmed. I wrote in my journal something that sort of like a reminder to myself, so I will share that over the next few days. Oh, it's a lovely candle. That was me scraping my nails on it, that sound. Now here's me tapping my nails. So, yes, I was in a very down mood. Felt I wasn't living life sufficiently. But having felt that before, I have learned that bullying myself and telling myself to do more, to live more, to be better, never once has it worked. Or occasionally it makes me do the thing that I think I should do. But afterwards, I am exhausted. You just have to be nice to yourself when you're down. You just have to be. It's the only way. How to do it, that is hard. Learning how to do it. But it comes with practice. It does come. Okay, beautiful candle. I'm going to set you down, but it continues to burn, keeping us company. Okay, now what I am going to do, I have foam covering the microphone, and I'm going to scrape the foam. See how that sounds? Scrape it with my nails. Oh, I wonder how this will sound. Oh, I'm so curious to see how this will sound, because just doing it feels lovely. Oh, I'm so intrigued. I'm scraping the top with my nails. Scraping isn't maybe the right word. What is the right word? Just running my nails over the top of the microphone as if it were someone's scalp. Lovingly combing the top of the microphone. And now the back. This microphone is, I can't remember what the phrase is, but basically it isn't multi-directional. So I'm not even sure if it will pick up anything from the back or the side. This is the side. This is my left side, so I suppose it's the microphone's right side. And this is the microphone's left side. How will any of this turn out? I really don't know. I should really scrape the front of the microphone now. There we go. There we go. There we go. The initial thing I was humming was just random notes. But that song just came into my head. What is it? Oh my god. I think it's from The Bodyguard. Is it? You know, the original Bodyguard, Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. My sister loved that film. Still does, I assume. Yeah, I think it's part of the Bodyguard soundtrack. Lovely. Still stroking the front of the microphone. Stroking. Maybe I could sing an actual song. What will I sing? There's a little bird somebody sent down to the earth to live on the wind, and floating on the wind, and she sleeps on the wind. This little bird somebody sent, light and fragile and feathered sky blue, thin and graceful, the sun shining through. She flies so high up in the sky, way out of reach of human eyes. Light and fragile and feathered sky blue, thin and graceful, the sun shining through. She flies so high up in the sky, way out of reach of human eyes. Light and fragile and feathered sky blue, thin and graceful, the sun shining through. And the only time that she touches ground is when that little bird is when that little bird is when that little bird dies. Sort of a sad song, but sweet. That is called Little Bird, and I learned that from the Jewel album called Spirit, and it was a hidden track at the end. She sings it with her mother. There's a beautiful harmony in it. Okie dokie. I'm going to remove the foam covering of the microphone, and then I'm going to play with some brushes and some other foam that I have. This is you getting your foam taken off. You're free. Oh, the microphone is out and about. She hasn't seen the world without the foam for a while. Okay. Brushes. So when I was listening to Sarah Lavender, I hope I got her name right. When I was listening to her video earlier, there was parts where she was brushing the microphone and I was in heaven. So let's see how this goes. I'll start fluffy and then we'll go for the more firmer brushes. Oh, I wonder what this will sound like. I hope it's heavenly. So, I told you that I woke up feeling down. Hang on, let me get fluff off the microphone. Yes, I woke up feeling down. I woke up too late. And I just said, you know what? Oh, and I didn't meditate. I didn't do any writing. Because I should have, because I was feeling down. But, sometimes when you have mental health problems or struggles, all the things you have to do to make your mental health better, it can be so exhausting. So I try not to stress about it, but it's hard because I know that meditating helps me. But it's okay to not do it sometimes. So I didn't. I had coffee, and I went back to bed, and I read a Lee Child book. So a very easy but gripping read, and it was great. And then I ate some food, and then did manage to shower and get dressed and all of that. And I went outside, and it was rainy. Oh, it was perfect. It was perfect. Because I'm going to brush around the microphone, the thing that's holding up the microphone. I'm going to see how that sounds. With rain, I find that rain doesn't judge me. The sun, I love her, and she doesn't mean it. And she's probably not judging me, but I feel judged. Because the sun says things like, go out, you must go out and enjoy your day, you must do this, you must do that. And sometimes I just feel like, stop telling me what to do. Why must I do this? Why must I do that? Why can't I just be? The rain says, just be. You're in a bad mood, not a bother. Just be yourself. I'm now brushing the cable that the microphone goes into. Gosh, this is going to turn out to be a long video, won't it? That's kind of fun. How long? Was 38 minutes in. Of course, it won't be 38 minutes for you at this point, because I'll probably edit out something. But still, quite long. So that's the thicker, fluffy brush. Let's try. I actually think these two brushes are going to feel or sound just the same. They're the same. Yeah, they're basically the same, just one is at a slant and one is straight. That's the ends of them dancing against each other. So yeah, I went outside the house and I only had a small coffee this morning, so I went to a place where they do takeaway coffees. I got a takeaway coffee and then I walked in it wasn't quite fully raining, it was soft rain as we say in Ireland. It was a soft day. And I got to a charity shop that I had wanted to go to. Oh, and I got a fairly old dictionary because I thought it would be very fun to do a video on video and audio and all of that on some excellent English words, because some words are so delicious. Delicious being one of them. But it's not up there, but it's quite up there. But some words are just like, ooh. You know how some people, when they're speaking, they use words that are so precise that it's very delicious to hear them. You're like, ooh, nice word. I love those words, and some words just feel enjoyable in the mouth. Of course, now I cannot think of a single one, but there was one I wrote down the other day. What was it? Obsequious? No. And the pages are very fine. So I will do videos of just reading from the dictionary as you do. Okay, so that was just the ends of the brushes. Now I'm going to go in with the tips. What will this sound like, I do wonder? Oh, it's already sounding nice. So yes, to continue on with my day, I got the chopsticks. Oh, I also got another book that I thought would be fun to read. It's not going to sound fun when I describe it. It's a history of the idea of work. And they sort of, oh, you know what, I won't even go into it because I don't think it's going to sound interesting at all, but I read it a bit and it did sound interesting. And it is not the kind of book I read in my spare time, mind you. But I thought it'd be fun to read it for this channel because that way I could learn something. And you could learn something whilst relaxing. Because, for me, as the reader of the book, I have to really focus on each word and line, and that makes it really special, actually. It makes you realize how often you zone out when you're reading. So I bought the books, I bought the chopsticks, and then when I left, I could have gone to this bar that I go to sing at. It's just a live music bar where anyone can kind of get up and sing, and I thought I could go do that. But I just felt too down to be around people. So I went home, and I just relaxed instead, and really my mood just eventually shifted. So that's good, and now I'm here. And I must say, to be honest, this is cheering me up beyond anything else. Because this is very enjoyable, and I like that I'm talking to you. And I don't know who you are, but but it still feels like I'm sharing and, I don't know, making something, making connections, sharing thoughts, being human, and not being so stuck in my own head. I'm not stuck in my own head now because I'm making something, I'm sharing something. It transforms the thoughts. The act of sharing. Ba-ba-ba-ba. So that is the two brushes together. No, this is them together. You know, I think they will sound different to each other. Pointy one, slanted one. Pointy one, slanted one. Point, slant, point, slant, point, slant, point, slant. Now this, ooh, what's this gonna be like? This is their plastic sides. Oh, this might be a bit much. I don't know, we'll have to see. See what will get cut. Oh, this sounds nice. This is the side of the brush on the microphone support. Oh my god, I hope this audio recording is usable. But you know, if it's not, that's okay. I'm learning as I go. Speaking of which, learning as I go. I'm new to this. I am new. So, anytime you watch one of my videos, if you enjoy it, please do click the like button, as they say, and really a comment makes all the difference, because it just makes me feel like I'm connecting with real people, you know, instead of just seeing faceless kind of numbers. You know, 10 people have watched, 20 people have watched, which is super cool, don't get me wrong. If you want to watch and not speak, that's fine. But an occasional comment is lovely too. Really lovely. Okay, the brushes are retiring for the moment. Okay, here's the second thing that you have to guess. And if you can guess this one, I will do a whole video, a 30-minute video, of whatever trigger you want. Within reason, okay? Has to be legal, has to not be sexual. Let's keep it clean, okie dokie? But within reason, I will do whatever you want, as it were, if you can guess what this is. And that applies to the other one that you had to guess earlier too, by the way. But be honest. Don't just skip forward, okay? You have to be honest. What is this? It's not very loud. I hope that you can hear it. It's right up against the microphone. What is it? I tell you, it's a lot quieter than I would have thought it would be. Oh, I like the sound. I'll give you a clue. You use it in the garden. What is it? Okay. I'll tell you. It's a garden shears, aka a massive scissors. I really like the sound, but I was hoping, because of course I've used it, but I hadn't really paid attention to the sound. I was hoping it would have a real solid scissor sound, but it's not. It's more of a whooshing. Don't get me wrong, I like the whooshing. The whooshing is good, but it is not what I thought it would be. But it's cool. It's very cool. Oh, what's that sound? When it opens fully, it goes like this. Oh, I like that sound. Yes, yes. Well, it seems I've run out of things to ramble on about, so perhaps that's an indication that I'm tired. So I'm gonna put the shears down. I'm gonna do one more thing that made a sound when I came into my wee recording booth. And I was like, oh, that sound is excellent. So here it is. Now I have to do it against the far wall, so it's gonna be a far away sound. It is actually one of those reaching poles, for when you have like a very high window or something that you have to open up. So it's wooden with a metal top that's ever so slightly loose. I just really like the sound. See if I can get it closer to the microphone. Yeah. No, it really does want to live against the wall. That sound is excellent. Yes. Okay, but I'm not sure if you can really hear it properly because it's far away from the microphone. So I'm gonna wrap up, but I'm just gonna play with these wee foam thingies first while I'm saying goodbye. See how those sound. These are 2 foam rollers for your hair. Oh. Oh, that's the ticket. Yes. How do they sound against the microphone? Kind of catching. These will sound better with the foam head on the microphone. So one moment. This is the foam head going back on. Oh, that's gonna sound good. Oh my days, I'm gonna love this. I know I will. This will be bliss to edit. This is me now rolling the thingies around the microphone foam thingy. Poor microphone. This poor microphone doesn't know what's hit it. It's only been used for recording thus far. I mean, recording normal, just speaking into the microphone, singing into the microphone. It's like you've not touched me like this before. Quite so. Times change, do they not? Well, I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now because I'm actually getting sleepy and hungry. I have sushi to eat, so I'm going to go eat my sushi. And what else did I want to say? Well, if you'd like to hear more from me, I do have some longer videos, I guess this video will be quite long. I have read the first 2 chapters of The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck, so I will put that on the screen right now. You can go listen to that. It is just soft-spoken ASMR. There are no noises, or there are no other triggers, but I think you will find it peaceful and enjoyable because it's a great book. And I haven't done the other chapters yet, but I will do those soon. Alright, keep an eye out for my video with matches and the chopstick and tic-tac video. And I'll see you all, or speak to you all again soon. Bye!